What's good, everybody? It's your boy Eddie here, and welcome back to the channel, and I hope you're all having a wonderful day. And for today's video, we are going to be reviewing a very limited and special edition sneaker that released exclusively at ComplexCon, at least for now. But before we even continue this video, guys, please make sure that you hit that subscribe button down below, as well as that notification bell. And if you are already subscribed to the channel, guys, definitely be sure to share with your friends and your family, because we are literally about 15 to 20 people away from hitting that 6K subscriber mark. And my goal for the year of 2024 was to hit 6,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and we are literally right there. So hopefully with this video, this is going to be the one that we hit that milestone. So with that being out of the way, guys, let's just get right into what you came here for, which is none other than the Travis Scott Nike Zoom Field Jaxx, which was formerly known as the Travis Scott Sharkadons. And once we get into the history of the video, I'll get into why it had that naming convention before. But for now, let's just get right into the box details, which I do have to say, guys, I love the details on the box. I love the colorway. I love how it looks. It's just absolutely phenomenal in my personal opinion. I do love how it has that baby blue detail to it with kind of the CPFM font with Travis Scott details all over it. So as you can see right there, we do have an oversized Jack logo. And then at the bottom right here, you can see that we do have a Nike logo. Then when going onto this side of the box, you can see that we do have a Cactus Jack logo right there. Then when going onto this side of the box, we do have that Nike logo right there. And then on this side, we do have some more Nike and Jack logos. And then finally, guys, when we go into this side of the box right here, you can see the sticker tag, and it does read off as Nike Zoom Field Jaxx, and the colorway shown is white, light chocolate and white. And I went with my true to size of a size 8. And I 100% recommend, if you want these sneakers, definitely get your true to size with it, because it's going to fit perfect. It is a very comfortable sneaker, not the most comfortable sneaker ever made by Nike, but it is pretty comfortable due to the fact that it does have that zoom in the midsole of the sneaker. And now when going on to the inside of the box, we do have some more premium details right here. So we actually have this very high quality tissue paper that is very thick, and we do have bold Jack details all over, which I think is a very nice detail. It kind of gives monogram vibes with the Jack logo. And when we move this thick tissue paper over, we do have our standard white wax tissue paper right there, which, you know, is standard to all of the Nike sneakers. But I do have to say that I really do love how thick this tissue paper is, because it definitely gives some luxurious vibes to it. And now with that being out of the way, guys, let's just get right into the history of the sneaker. So now when focusing onto the history of the sneaker right here, I do have to briefly mention on how we even got to this Sharkadon Travis Scott Zoom Field Jaxx sneaker. So initially back in 2021 during the Astroworld Festival, which I actually happened to be at, Travis Scott did a sneakers pass for people who were in Houston, and for those who actually hit the sneakers pass, they was able to pick it up at Travis Scott's store, which is called Space Village back in Houston. It was definitely overall a great experience. We definitely have to wait for a very long time on that line, but you know, overall it was a pretty easy pickup. But something else to note is that that was actually the start of Travis Scott and Nike's Air Max relationship kind of situation, and that's why we were getting more Nike and Air Max and Air Trainer silhouettes from Travis Scott and the Nike brand, because before it was strictly Jordans. And that's why we got the Travis Scott Nike Air Trainer 1s, and that's why now we are at this Sharkadon situation. And I do have to say that I thoroughly enjoy the sneaker. I love all of the colorways that they brought out for it so far. But something else to note about the historical aspect and why it was actually named the Sharkadon Travis Scott sneaker is due to the fact that this is obviously inspired by the Nike Air Spiridon, and you can look at the midsole itself and see that this is obviously the same exact midsole. And this was also inspired by the Nike baseball cleat called the Nike Land Shark, and that's why with all of these releases, you kind of have a baseball theme to it. And that's why at the Astros games or any baseball games that Travis Scott be pulling up to, he be wearing it as cleats. He wears it as his lifestyle sneakers and all that type of stuff. This is a very heavily inspired old Nike silhouette type of situation with a Travis Scott twist to it. Pretty much Nike saw that Travis Scott is one of the best influencers in the world. So why not make more than just Jordan? And why not go into the archives and combine different shoes together and make this whole entire new thing, which again, I do understand, and I really do love how this came out. So now with that history being out of the way, guys, let's just get right into the details of it. So when focusing onto this toe box detail right here, you can see that we actually do have a very flat toe box. And at the top of the toe box, you can see that we do have this mesh sail detailing right here. And then right below that, we do have some leather details right here. I'm not going to say that the leather is the most premium, but it is pretty soft and buttery, which I really like. And then we also have another panel that kind of works like a stripe. And if you guys are familiar with the Spiridon silhouette, it's very similar to that, and it surrounds the whole entire shoe. But something else to note is the fact that this is a 3M detail, so I do love that it looks sail, but if you actually flash your light on it, it does make the shoe pop a lot, and I really do love that detail. Then when going to the top of the shoe, you can see that we do have this Velcro strap right here, and again, you could wear clothes like that, or you can take it off and give that kind of stylized look. And then of course, we do have some sail laces on this shoe right here. However, it does come with an extra pair of laces such as this mocha brown, and I think either way you wear it is going to look good, but personally for me, I'm going to wear it with these sail laces, to be honest. And then when going back onto this side of the shoe right here, we do have this strong canvas tongue right here with this exposed foam chrome detail, but something else to note is the fact that we do have that Cactus Jack logo right here, which is very reminiscent to the one that are on the Air Jordan 1 lows as well as the Air Jordan 1 highs. And then right at the top of the tongue tab, we do have that Nike logo right there, which is all white, but with the Nike logo being all brown within itself. Then we're going towards the lateral side of the shoe. You can see that we do have more of that mesh detailing that goes towards the upper of the shoe. And then we do have this brown leather Nike check right here. It isn't oversized, it isn't reversed or anything like that. It's just plain and simple. And then we're going towards the ankle area right here. You can see that we do have this mocha brown cushioning detail right here. However, we do have these unique patterns in this white leather detail, which I thoroughly enjoy and definitely makes the shoe look really unique. Then, which is standard to all of the Nike Spiridon sneakers, we do have this pull tab right here, and it does have this 3M hit to it, and it does say Nike Zoom Spiridon. So again, that's obviously why it was formerly known as the Sharkadons, because it has both the land shark baseball cleats and Spiridon details fused together to make this shoe. Then when looking right below that tongue tab right there, you can see that Cactus Jack logo right there with the smiley face with a Nike check. And then when going on to the medial side of the shoe, the same thing pretty much follows with is the lateral side. However, we do have a cactus detail right here, which is kind of covered. However, if you pull this down, you can see that it is more exposed. So pretty much the same thing follows suit on this right shoe in comparison to the left shoe. However, I do want to mention this small detail. So where it said cactus on the left shoe, it does say shark on the right shoe. And again, just plays into that Sharkadon detail. I don't know why they changed the name. Maybe they weren't too fond of it during the last marketing meetings or anything like that. Not too sure what happened, but again, I really enjoyed the name. But the Zoom Field Jaxx just sounds like something that Travis Scott would say, yo, I need y'all to name it that, the Zoom Field Jaxx. Just like how we have the Jumpman Jaxx, but Travis Scott likes to call it the CJ1 T-Rexes and all that type of stuff. So then now when focusing back onto this left shoe right here, you can see that we do have this all mocha brown midsole with these different details on it, but the patterns are pretty much reminiscent to the Nike Zoom Spiridons right there. And then as I mentioned earlier, we do have a reverse Nike check, but it is a very small logo detail right there, which is pretty interesting to note. Then when going towards the outsole of the shoe now, you can see that we do have some more Nike Spiridon details. So this is pretty much exactly how the Nike Spiridon looks like. However, something else to note that is different from the Spiridon in comparison to the Zoom Field Jaxx is the fact that there's a lot of different numbers all over the shoes. And basically from what I could come up with, these are all different patents that Nike has made for the actual Nike Spiridon sneakers. But if you look all over, we have the year 1997. We have different codes such as 1037, JDD3. We have an airbag code. We have a MAD code. We have a reinforced detail right here. And then of course, right in the middle of that, we do have that Cactus Corporation. And again, this is something that you exclusively see on the Nike Air sneakers that Travis Scott does collaborations with. So on a review I did of the Travis Scott Air Max 1s, there's a Cactus Corporation detail. Same thing with the Air Trainer 1s. I did a review on it. It has a Cactus Corporation. And again, with this Nike Air release, we do have another Cactus Corporation detail. And again, I just believe that's a way to separate the two brands of Nike and Jordan brand through Travis Scott's kind of umbrella that he has within the corporation right now. And then one more detail that I want to mention before we conclude this review, guys, is the fact that we do have these mocha brown Nike Air insoles right here. No crazy technology, no polyurethane insoles. We just have a standard basic insole. And then we do have the sail detail that does have the Nike logo on it. And pretty much with that being said, guys, that's going to conclude the review as well as the details of the shoe. So now let's get right into this on full look, all right? All right, y'all, so that's going to conclude the reviews as well as the on full look, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did making it for y'all. Definitely let me know what you think about the Nike Travis Scott Zoom Field Jaxx, aka the Sharkadons. Is it a cop? Is it a drop? I definitely want to hear what y'all think in the comment section down below. As you can tell by my review, I absolutely think that this is a cop overall. But again, I want to hear what y'all think in the comment section down below. So other than that, y'all, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you already subscribed to the channel, share with your friends and your family and all that, because we are literally right at that 6K milestone, guys. We're about 15 to 20 people away, if I'm not mistaken. So again, I do trust that this video is going to be the one to put me at that milestone. And again, I truly appreciate and love all y'all for getting me to this point. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.